Thanks for clicking on this Inland Sports video. If you're a local business or an organization and you'd like to promote here on the Inland Sports Show, just send us an email, inlandsportsshow@gmail.com. But we talk a lot of football and football on this show. We're talking some soccer right now with the head coach for the Citrus Hill Boys, Aram Najar. And Coach Najar, man, listen, you guys are having another great season. I know that expectation is really big at Citrus Hill based on all the past success that you guys have had. Talk about this year as a whole so far. I know you've played some good teams. You've had some battles with Arlington a couple times. What have you guys done well early on in the season as we really get into the meat of league play now?
Well, first off, Pep, thank you for having me on the show. Once again, I really do appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's been a really tough season so far, you know, and it's really helping us for the upcoming challenges in league and also in CIF. I mean, what's helping us is really we returned a lot of starters from last year. You know, that's what really helped us. Pretty much our core is came back from last year. Obviously that helps us a lot with the results that we've been having. I mean, we did 2 tournaments, Citrus Hill Classic and then the Silver Lakes Classic we played awesome teams, and obviously we played Arlington twice. I mean, they have a great program out there with Kevin Watson out there. It was 2 awesome battles. We learned a lot though. We just can't wait to the CIF run that we can make. But first off, we want to win league, and that's always the primary goal.
You know, Coach, as we talk CIF, you know, you guys went to the semifinals in Division IV last year, and in fact, I just had the CIF Southern Section weekly rankings pulled up on my laptop because I know you guys are that Division I, II, you know, rankings. So right now, I mean, based on the rankings, you know, the Southern Section thinks you guys are at least the 12th best team in the entire Southern Section, you know, based on this week's rankings. You know, obviously, the other coaches and other folks out there think very highly of Citrus Hill, but it sounds like maybe the Hawks can be even better this season.
Yeah, man. I mean, ever since we took over the program, myself and the coaching staff, that was our primary goal, to be honest with you, is to put Citrus Hill on the map, just all in an Inland Empire, you know, just to make not just Citrus Hill, but it's really good to see the other Inland Empire in the Division I, Division II polls. And I mean, it's honestly, it's humbling for other coaches. I mean, the CIF section to rank us at 12. I mean, obviously there's some great teams, and we know what's ahead of us. We got a lot of work to do, and we're just looking forward to the challenges. And I can't wait to get started and see where we end up. You know, hopefully we get the chance to participate in that Division I playoff. I mean, I think it'd be an awesome experience for the boys. I mean, you see the lineup in those 16 schools. I mean, it's no joke. I mean, we're talking about Orange County schools where, you know, we really don't see them often, you know, and it's good to see a lot of Inland Empire schools out here, and hopefully we can make some noise because there's a lot of talent out here, you know, and hopefully we could go far in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great run last year, you know, in Division IV to get to the semis. Let's rewind just a little bit, Coach. When in the offseason, when they released the divisions, the playoff divisions for this season, and you saw Citrus Hill was in that Division I or Division II, you know, what were you thinking? Obviously, that shows a great sign of respect, right? What they think of the Citrus Hill program. But were you also thinking, oh man, this is going to be even tougher? But maybe this is what we want. We want to play the best.
Yeah, I was honestly, when I saw it, it was in the morning. I know I woke up and I saw it. It was a shock, to be honest with you. I didn't expect that. I expected possibly, you know, Division III. We've been, you know, we made the finals 2 years ago, semifinals. I was thinking possibly Division III. But when I saw Division I, Division II, man, it was humbling. It was awesome. And what it was even better is when I told our team. When I told our team, man, they were just so excited. The school, when the school kind of found out, I mean, they backed us up on it, and it's pretty awesome, man, to be part of those top schools, you know, to be respected. It was one of the top schools, and not only in Inland Empire, but in all Southern Section. It's good, but that just means that we got to work a little bit harder, you know. We got to keep going. We got to stay consistent. That's the biggest thing, to stay in those divisions. So we got just a lot of work to do. It's humbling, but we got a lot of work to do.
Coach, you mentioned you got a lot of guys coming back from that team that went to the D4 semis. I don't know what your message is to them this year, but is it almost that, hey, whatever we did last year, it was not good enough. Like, we're stepping it up now. We're going from Division 4 to either Division 1 or 2, and whatever we did last year, we got to take that to the next level. What has been the message this year? I know you're trying to win a Mountain Pass League title too, but when you look beyond to the playoffs, I mean, how do you get your guys motivated to maybe, crank it up a level?
Yeah, I mean, it starts in training. I mean, it's creating those right habits. It's staying consistent. Yeah, these Mountain Pass League. I mean, our goal is to win the Mountain Pass League, and that's always, we can't look over that. We got to take advantage. We got to take one game at a time, and we just got to create the right habits. We got to stay hungry. We got to just be ready to go. And obviously, it's funny that you brought that up. I was talking to the guys that it's gonna start tough since round one. Round one, it might be round of 16. It's not like in Division 4 where maybe you get a wild card winner, and maybe we could get by that pretty. You would get by that one, but it's gonna be tough right off the bat. So we just got to create the right habits starting now. I mean, we've been playing great opponents, so that was good for us. We played a lot of Division 1 opponents already. I mean, Arlington twice. We played a good King team, Valley View. I mean, Eleanor Roosevelt. We just played a lot of good schools. Rev, they're Division 3, but they're a great team. So that helped us a lot. So it's just creating those right habits, and so that's what we're trying to work on.
So, Coach, as we look at the Mountain Pass League, you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, you've won 3 consecutive Mountain Pass League championships. I think you went 8-0, then 8-0, and then the season before that, I think it was like 7-2-1 or something like that. But you guys have won three straight consecutive league championships and 18 straight league games, if my math is right. I'm trying to do math in my head. So obviously, you guys take a lot of pride in first things first, winning the Mountain Pass League and continuing your dominance there. So is the team, like you said, taking it just game by game and making sure you can hang another league title banner before you guys even think about, the CIF playoff push and what division you might be in and, trying to make it to a championship game?
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And that when we have our preseason meetings, I mean, our first goal, what we write on the board is winning the MPL. That is our focus. Everything else, obviously there's some, winning the tournaments, Citrus Hill tournament, the Silver Lakes, the CIF, but winning the MPL is our main goal. And we don't take our opponents lightly. We show them respect by playing our hardest. And that's what I always tell the boys. Obviously, it's easy to kind of look ahead, but we always try to respect our opponents by giving it our all, and don't take them lightly. And so far, the last 2 games, I mean, we've been doing that. We've been scoring the ball, quite often. We scored, 7-1, 7-1 was a good result for us. I don't like the 1 goals against. That's what we've been trying to work on this week. We've been getting scored on a little too much that I prefer, but yeah, we just we got Talkwitz tomorrow, and we got West Valley, so we got to take care of business this week.
Well, Coach, real quick, I know you got a meeting coming up, but just do some name dropping really quick. Who are the guys really standing out for the Hawks this season so far?
Man, I got to start with Jose De La Torre. This kid has 26 goals in 16 games. That's something special. The kid is a really special talent. He's a junior. He was so dominant last year, but obviously we had Manuel Talavera last year where he got all the attention, and now that Talavera is gone, I mean, he's been taking that role. I mean, he's a center mid, but he's been just so dynamic, such a great player, one of the best players that I've seen, one of the best players in the area. So a lot of respect for Jose, and obviously, we got another senior captain, Freddie Jaimes, has been really, really big for us as well. But that's just to name a few. We have a lot of great players, and yeah, man, it's a team thing, and I mean, they're just helping us get the dub, the wins, and yeah, those are just 2 players that have been really standing out this season.
Well, Coach, listen, I always appreciate the time. Hopefully we can do this again down the road after you guys maybe win a league title and maybe make a deep run in CIF. I think you got, like you said, a good group coming back that had success last year. So I think things are looking really good for the Hawks right now.
Yeah, man, that's the goal. Hopefully we can make a run at it. Once again, I appreciate you having me, Pep. It's I love what you do, and I'm a big fan. So thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Coach. And I know as the head coach, man, you got a lot on your plate, including, team meetings and talking to parents and all that stuff. So we're going to let you go, but I do appreciate the time. Best of luck the rest of the week.
Thank you, Pep. Thank you. I appreciate it.
You got it, Coach. Coach Najar, Citrus Hill Boys Soccer here on the Inland Sports Show. Thank you so much, Coach.
Inland Sports.